The Coqui Garden in Melrose has served as a community center for bronxites in that area for years. Well, this past weekend, parts of that garden were bulldozed away to make room for a larger project. So what's going on here? News 12 visited the garden space to find out.
To have it taken away so abruptly, I mean, it's devastating.
Bruce Rivera is still shaken up by the sight of bulldozer tracks where parts of Coqui Liberation Community Garden used to stand. The caretaker of the green space on East 163rd Street and Melrose Avenue says they were notified last Thursday afternoon that NYC Parks was moving forward with a $9.3 million project that had been on hold for years.
We understood that that was a project that was in halt and that we figured that we'd be a part of the decision-making process.
But this past Sunday, crews began work, spray painting lines to mark the new boundaries of the garden space and removing everything outside.
They had surveyed a certain line and we were within the line. Apparently we were giving misinformation and the plan had been changed.
Rivera says even on short notice, they were able to move their aquaponic garden and one of the largest composting stations in the South Bronx. Rivera is the signee on an NYC Parks Green Thumb license agreement for the garden, which expires at the end of this year. He adds they're not against this construction project, which would add a multi-purpose turf field, dog parks, and a path to connect them on this land that was just cleared.
We want the city to understand, we want Parks Department to understand, these are not just numbers and square footage, these are people.
A Parks Department spokesperson tells us in a statement that the garden will continue to be, quote, a neighborhood gem, and that it will remain while the new construction takes place. They add, quote, we recognize the garden's wonderful work in the community and will continue to communicate and coordinate with them on needs and challenges associated with the adjacent construction.
We are not going to let our garden go away. We are going to fight to keep this space open.
Rivera tells us they have a meeting with the Parks Department this Tuesday. In Melrose, Kurt Semder, News 12.